2018 Olympic Games unite the world in one's vision under the banner of peaceful competition and global peace. Their origin, however, dates nearly 3 millennia ago to ancient Greece. The Olympics, they were far from modern sports. They were not only religious rituals, political assemblies, architectural wonders, and festivals, but also demonstrations of the values that bound Greek society together.
As students of interior architecture, we are interested not just in exploring the ideological basis of the games, but also the architectural environment that framed them. Olympia, the place of the origin of the Olympics, was chosen not randomly. It was a sacred location whose physical makeup and monumental architecture helped define the boundaries of significance and meaning of the competitions that took place there. This script aims to analyze the games from religious, social, political, and architectural perspectives.
The Olympic Games began in 776 BC, a date supported by the victory list compiled by Hippias of Elis and confirmed by later historians such as Pausanias and Eusebius of Caesarea. These records, together with the archaeological evidence, make 776 BC one of the earliest fixed dates in the Western historical tradition. Olympia, located in the western Peloponnesus, was more than just a competition site. It was one of the holiest sanctuaries in the Greek world. Known as the Altis, it contained a concentrated complex of temples, altars, treasuries, and religious monuments, all enclosed within a sacred grove of olive trees. The entire space was dedicated primarily to Zeus, the most powerful deity in the Greek pantheon. At the heart of Olympia stood the Temple of Zeus, a massive Doric temple that houses the Chryselephantine statue of Zeus, sculpted by Phidias, one of the antiquity's greatest artists. The statue was so majestic that it was listed as one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. The scale and grandeur of this temple demonstrated the central role of religion in shaping the games. The Olympic festival began with sacrifice at the altar of Zeus and oaths taken by athletes to compete fairly and honorably. These rituals connected the athletic body to divine order, reinforcing the idea that excellence was not merely personal ambition but a sacred duty. The lighting of the flame symbolized the purity and spiritual presence of the gods, a tradition still practiced today. Olympia was more than just a meeting spot. It was a thoughtfully planned sacred area that represents civic identity, political aspirations, and religious symbolism. Temples, statues, and treasures adorned the wall of a sanctuary known as the Altis. Every building in the Altis had a political or religious significance. The Temple of Zeus, constructed in the 5th century BCE, was the largest structure in Olympia and demonstrated advanced use of Doric architectural principles. Its massive columns and sculptural program depicted mythological battles, linking athletic struggle to divine history. The Aegean Temple of Hera, one of the oldest temples in Greece, stood as female counterpart in the sacred layout symbolizing divine balance. The stadium, built east of the temples, was designed with simplicity and intention. It featured a 192-meter track, grassy banks for 40,000 spectators, and no elaborate seating or roofing, emphasizing egalitarianism and natural connection. The crypt, the vaulted entrance for athletes, added a ceremonial transition from secular life into sacred athletic space. City-states also built treasures, which are tiny structures resembling temples to demonstrate their financial might and military abilities. The inscriptions, dedications, and offerings that ornamented each served to further emphasize Olympia's constructive environment's diplomatic and competitive role. The Olympic Games are more than a sporting tradition. They are a cultural heritage that exists for centuries. Born in Olympia's sacred groves, shaped by ancient Greece religious convictions and political struggles, and taken to the modern world through architecture and aspirations, the Olympics remind us one of our shared humanity.
From the vows made at Zeus' altar to the ignition of the flame today, from the shrieks of the Stygian runs of all the road of stadiums today, the Olympic Games continue to represent what this is to struggle, to honor, and to come together. As architecture students, we consider the Olympic Games to be not only athletic accomplishments, but also a witness in stone, space, and symbol. A coming together of human body, faith, and built world. Their legacy is carved not just into history, but into the very landscapes on which they are still being held today.